Welcome to the grand finale of the Chapter 1, where we try to make you the best version of yourself. This course is here to make your finances explode. But remember, you have to want it yourself. No matter what your guide is, you have to really want it yourself. But if you watched this chapter to the end, it tells me that you really want it. And what happens to the people who really want it? They achieve, they win, they conquer. So let's get into it with step 38. It does get easier. Success is exponential. It does get easier. For example, in one of my businesses, I am making around $12,000 profit a week. But when I first started, it took me 3 months to make $2,300 in profit. In my other business, I was just losing small amounts of money for a couple of years until I started making a year's salary every few days. What I mean is, you will be better, you will be smarter, you will be wiser, faster, more stress tolerant, less impulsive, and therefore you will make more money. It will be easier for you to start a company and start making big money within a month because you will have a lot of employees who take care of the work for you. Step 39. Take every offer seriously, but don't become the played one. When I first started, I was a really young kid and everybody was calling me to complete a service. I was doing the service properly, but they would end up not calling me only for me to find out that I should have asked for a down payment. If you're not going to be selling online, then you definitely need to make sure that some of your clients' money is stuck with you until you finish your project. So then they will have to finish the whole payment. In other cases, somebody may be looking to sell you something or to invite you for a partnership. Maybe they will invite you to their office as a partner or want you to be their investor. Or maybe even though they know that you have a business. There are some people looking to make you their employee. But always listen. Even if you are definitely not interested, play along. See and study their techniques. They might come in handy. The bottom line is, don't be desperate. Desperate people will work everywhere in fear that they will lose the client. They won't even ask for a down payment. In fear of going broke or in excitement of making money, they will jump on every ship that comes by. Or maybe, in a desperate time of needing to purchase something, they will purchase from a scammer or a bullshitter. But you should never get tricked by that. Always analyze. Step 40. You don't have to understand it to make money from it. The details doesn't matter. Don't be a detail freak. It doesn't matter how all the technicalities work. Don't lose sleep stressing over things that are not in your hand, or you will end up in analysis paralysis. For example, me and a good friend of mine once put some big chunk of money in some cryptocurrency. I left the coin stay there and only waited until it would either pump or dump. Meanwhile, my friend was constantly analyzing everything about crypto. He was not working on nothing else. He became obsessed with it. He was watching countless of crypto videos and frankly, in theory, he became a crypto expert. He knew how they work and where they come from. And he was even losing his sleep by checking his crypto wallet all the time. After a while, that crypto's price dumped and we both lost our money. The difference between me and him is that I was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month from the other business that I was growing, while he was completely reliant on that crypto that he couldn't control. If we won, we would both win the same. Moral of the story is, you don't need to know everything. You should only identify an opportunity and do what you can actually control yourself. If you want to invest somewhere, then do it, but don't lose sleep over it. Step 41. Stay away from politics. Even as a millionaire, you're still a small-time hustler. Politics are heavy stuff. Until your taxes go to millions, then you are too small to ride the wave of politics. They will chew you up. Instead, you need to focus on the point that's been mentioned many times in this course, which is, you need to make money. That's your only concern for now. It also lines up with the last step, in which I told you that you don't need to sit in your den and analyze things that don't concern you at the moment. Before we start with our second chapter, which is about actually marketing your business the right way, we got this one last step, when it comes to knowing the money basics. Step 42. Break the rules. The rules don't make you rich. Now slow down, cowboy. I'm not advising you to go out and start robbing banks or selling illegal shit, no way. What I'm telling you is that you don't have to register your business until you start to actually make money. Don't worry, there is no email police that's going to come arrest you for sending emails, and there is not a single thing that anybody can do until you see that you made your first real money. After that, you maybe should go legal and start paying taxes. But until then, there is no point in dealing with paperwork and whatnot. When I made my first 11K week as a teenager, I had put $100 into some paid ads on Facebook and Instagram. After replying to countless people on my DMs, I got 2 clients that actually trusted me with their furniture. Even after I made that money, I didn't run and go make my business legit. I waited, and it was good that I waited, because I ran into a full year of business problems after that, and if I had my business on papers then and my office rent, I would have had a really bad time with payment after payment and documents after documents. Now that you watched my first chapter on how to actually start making money, you might think you know it all, but you will be mistaken. Do you know why statistically 95% of all businesses fail? It's because their marketing is shit. When it comes to marketing your products or services, then you should know the deepest and darkest strategies so that your clients stick to you like flies on a windshield. Your competition is way ahead of you because of their marketing. And there are so many hidden marketing secrets that you don't know about. So if you are really serious about getting to the big chunk of money that you always wanted, then go grab a fresh notebook, if you haven't already, and write each of the steps down, while writing everything that you learned from that step. Screen recording or copying the transcript won't work, because it is scientifically proven that your brain sucks in information at its best capacity when it is being manually written down. Now, click the video that's hovering on this screen, and let's get to it.